Is one of the state's most beautiful scenic highways a disaster waiting to happen?
So several residents of Sonoita and Patagonia tell N4 Tucson investigators they're worried about an increase in commercial traffic along the area's highways, an issue only expected to get worse.
Our chief investigative reporter, Coris Nylander, has the latest in tonight's N4 Tucson investigation.
Well, this is the small, quiet community of Patagonia, just a short drive outside of Nogales. Several residents tell me that they are concerned about an increase of commercial traffic through here and worried that it may be more than these scenic highways can handle. If there's heaven on earth, you'll likely find it somewhere around Sonoita and Patagonia. The scenic views many find second to none. Highway 83 is considered by many to be one of the state's best drives. But lately, there's been a lot more than just sightseers around these parts.
We already have plenty of heavy trucks coming through.
Ken Morrow lives in Patagonia. He tells the N4 Tucson investigators he's concerned by the growing number of commercial traffic flowing through town on Highway 82, many coming and going to Highway 83 just outside of town in Sonoita. With all the passenger vehicles that we now have here in town and the commercial trucking, it's a lot for this, small, older highway to handle. He says a lot of trucks are going to and from the Hermosa mine up in the Patagonia Mountains. It's been a controversial project in the area operated by an Australian company, South 32, that will be mining various minerals, some used for electric vehicles. It's not yet fully operational. Production only expected to ramp up in the coming years. This is all a big ramping up to eventual full production, which will involve one ore truck on average every 15 minutes.
Something needs to be done.
Dr. Marion Sears lives in Sonoita part-time. He's concerned the combination of heavy tourist traffic, including bicyclists and recreational vehicles, with all of the trucks is a recipe for disaster.
Those highways need to be managed better. There's certainly going to be something you get to report on that's not so good like you did before if we don't manage scenic highways better.
He's referring to this recent truck crash on Interstate 10 outside of Tucson that left the driver dead and caused a hazardous materials scare, shutting the interstate down for more than 24 hours. Dr. Sears worries about hazardous materials that may be hauled to and from the mine and the risks of a crash.
There's no question it will happen. Something will happen because those roads are not designed for this.
Santa Cruz County Public Works Director and Deputy County Manager Jesus Valdez said there's little the county can do because the roads are handled by ADOT.
It's difficult right now to assess the impacts that the mine traffic will have on 82 and 83, even in our systems without a traffic analysis.
Are you guys going to be doing a traffic analysis?
It's something that the South 32 would have to do.
The N4 Tucson investigators reached out to South 32, who sent us a statement saying, quote, in coordination with Santa Cruz County officials, we plan to build a temporary access road outside Patagonia town limits, which will enable trucks to bypass Patagonia while traveling to and from our site. Subject to relevant approvals, we expect to build a permanent access road to our site in the future that would not only enable trucks to bypass Patagonia, but also significantly reduce trucks on state routes 82 and 83. For Ken Morrow, he just hopes his piece of paradise keeps its charm.
We don't mind if it's busy, but yeah, let's make it safe and all work together.
If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email us at investigators@KVOA.com or call our tip line at 520-955-4444. Investigating for you, Coris Nylander, N4 Tucson.